And Anticheva, now it's turned off to the central mat. And that was the last match we're going to watch. We watched into the first part to today's program. We'll be back at 6 o'clock in order to watch together the finals. Uh, Hope you had a pleasant first time today. Hope to see you later. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the second part of today's program. This is the Cadet World Championship Tournament that's held here in Zrenjanin in Serbia. We're here live from the local sports center. A broadcast that's brought to you by FILA. Now it's finals time. Women freestyle wrestling. Last day referring to women. And we're about to witness the matches that are going to take place in Mat B and Mat C. We begin with the match at Mat C for the third place. A match between Veronika Gurskaya from Russia and Dinura Sulaimanova from Kyrgyzstan. We're waiting for the contestants. Here's Gurskaya, so the upper left corner. Sulaimanova to your right. While at the same time, the other final for the third place. Same category. This is going to be between the Belarusian Ina Roik and Japanese Mizuki Kozaka. The match is ready to get started to Mat C. The referee is checking if both contestants are okay. Waiting for an official to take place in Mat C. And because of this delay, the referee is sending both contestants back into their corners. Let me remind you that now in this final part today's program, we're about to witness all finals for 40, 46, 52, 60 and 70 kilograms. Look at this man running around the mat. And now we are ready, I believe. Everything's ready for the first final for third place to start, and we are off. Gurskaya has locked her opponent from the back of the head, and it's a Kyrgyzstanian who's trying to unlock. They're both near the center of the mat and trying to find an opening, an early opening. Still pressure by Sulaimanova. Nice defending by Gurskaya. Meanwhile, Japanese Mizuki Kozaka has earned a 3-point lead to the other final. Referee has stopped the match. And we're off again. Again, same position for both athletes. With Sulaimanova pressuring and Gurskaya defending. Now maybe an attempt. Turn the point. 1 minute and 7 seconds played into this match, and it's Gurskaya who has brought her opponent into a danger position. Let's see what Sulaimanova is going to do right now. Now it's over. First bronze medal winner of the day is the Russian Veronika Gurskaya. That left no chance to her opponent, Dinura Sulaimanova, with her last attempt. Let's see one more time in this replay. How did the match end? This is the final move. She kept her opponent lying on the mat. Gurskaya tried to escape, but she couldn't react. And Sulaimanova lost the match. Meanwhile, in Mat A, it's Japanese Mizuki Kozaka who has the lead. And as you can see, the score right now is 8-0 for the Japanese. The match has just stopped. And we have the second bronze medal winner of the day. It's Mizuki Kozaka, who's going to be next to Veronika Gurskaya, that are going to receive the bronze medals. And after the finals for third place, it's time for the big final. The one between American Regina Doi with the blue trunks. You are watching young American wrestler into the center of the mat. The referee's checking her if she's okay. And Kazakhstanian Svetlana Ankicheva. Ankicheva has just arrived to the central mat. Ankicheva has been in a great shape all day long. Let's see what Doi has to show into this big final. And we're off. Big final for the 40 kilogram category in women freestyle wrestling. Ankicheva from Kazakhstan with the red trunks. Doi with the red, with blue, representing the United States. Both athletes not risking into the beginning of the match. The referee has stopped the match. Just now continuing. No risk early into the match. Both opponents trying to find a weakness to the opponent's defensive play. Trying to find a gap. Still no point. And now it's Ankicheva. Seems to have gained control right now. First points of the match for the Kazakhstanian, who has a 2-0 lead. It's Doi who was defending. 2-0 lead for the Kazakhstanian. Just as we were talking about, that no point was given to both athletes. Thus far, it was Ankicheva who made the move and locked with Doi from behind. Again, it's Ankicheva who's keeping Doi away. Let's see what strategy is Ankicheva gonna follow right now. Doi has locked her opponent's leg. Ankicheva He's holding her from the back of the head. 2 seconds before the end of the first round. And the bell has been heard. 2-0 the score right now. It's Ankicheva who has the lead. She made a nice move and locked her opponent from the behind. Doi so far can't find a gap on Ankicheva's defensive play. In contrast, it's Ankicheva who has attacked most times. Not that we've witnessed many attacking attempts through this match. And we are ready for the second round of the big final. We are off. See if Doi has an answer. She was close. Now let's see if she's gonna make it right now. Ankicheva has blocked her. She's holding her from the right leg. Doi is in the danger position right now. One more point awarded to Ankicheva. So has a greater lead now. And we have a whistle from the referee. Doi wasn't careful, and then Ankicheva made the reversal and scored one more point. Again, an attack from Doi without result. Ankicheva has found a way to block her. See what Doi is gonna do right now. Ankicheva trying to gain a better position. Less than 1 minute till the end of the final, and it's Ankicheva who has the lead, 3-0. And let's see what this attempt will offer. Doi still trying to find an opening. Another attempt to her opponent's legs. She seems to be blocked again by Ankicheva, who has gained better position. 4-point lead now for the Kazakhstanian, who is a few seconds away from a gold medal. 8 seconds now. The referee has blown his whistle, but with 6 seconds remaining into this final, there's no time. Ankicheva is holding her opponent, and it's over. We have a winner into this match. Look at the dance by young Kazakhstanian wrestler. We'll have the first winner of the day. It's Kazakhstanian Svetlana Ankicheva with no chance. Her opponent, Regina Doi. See one more time. How did Ankicheva got better position than her opponent? Which I believe into the first round. And that's into the second one, where Doi is trying to earn some points. Ankicheva got advantage and won the match. Now, after the first category is over, 40 kilograms, we're ready for the next category, 46 kilograms. We're about to witness the match between Polish Beata Kosla and Venezuelan Adrianis Castillo. We are now watching Castillo entering the mat with the blue trunks, Kosla with the red. Meanwhile, The other match for the third place has started. Miho Igarashi is facing Chokt Okhir into the other match. And it's Castillo try to make an early attack, trying to gain better position than Kosla. That has locked her from the leg. Nice technique by both athletes. But it's Kosla with the first point of the match that has taken the lead. Let's see what this match has to offer, and we have a winner into the other match. It's Miho Igarashi. Has defeated her opponent Chokt Okhir. Back in her match, it's Kosla who is in front. She has a 1-0 lead right now. Look at Castillo trying to lead her opponent off the mat. And she does. No points will be given to the Venezuelan. Less than 1 minute, 50 seconds actually left to this second round, this first round of this match for the third place for the 46 kilograms. Again, Castillo trying to find a good opening. She has grabbed her opponent from the leg, trying to bring her opponent to the danger position. She's close, but it's Kosla who has finally made the counter attack. No, it's Castillo who has earned 4 points through this attack. And again, 1 more point will be awarded. 2 more points will be awarded to Castillo. And the score now, until the end of the first round, is 6-1. What a counter attack to the end of the round for Castillo. He managed to make a great comeback. 30 seconds are over. And we are now ready for the next round. Second and vital round of this match. Castillo with the blue trunks from Venezuela has 6-1 lead against Beata Kosla from Poland. Let's see what we're going to see into this second round. Castillo has blocked right now her opponent. They're both up. Let's see if Kosla has an answer. And it's Castillo now with another attack. Still no point into this second round of the match. 50 seconds played so far. And it's still Castillo who has nice move right now by Castillo, and 2 more points awarded to the Venezuelan, who is the second bronze medal winner into the 46 kilograms category. Great victory for the Venezuelan, with no chance of reaction to her Polish opponent. See one more time how she got the big lead. This is how she brought her opponent twice into the danger position, different shoulders, and she got the big lead. This is, I believe, the last act of the match. Indeed. And we're moving on again to mat B, the central mat of the tournament, to witness the big final for the 46 kilograms category in women freestyle wrestling. The match between the Russian Zainab Magomedova with the red trunks and the Ukrainian Olena Kremzer with the blue trunks. We're still waiting for the referee's whistle. Small delay still, and the big final has just begun. Magomedova, the Russian with the red trunks, Kremzer, the Ukrainian with the blue. See who's gonna be the winner and the new world champion. Kremzer seems to be pressuring her opponent from the beginning. Magomedova in a difficult position right now. Still Kremzer pressuring her opponent. The referee has blown his whistle. Well, the final will continue shortly from the center of the mat. Again, Kremzer pressuring Magomedova. Well, it's Magomedova. Seems to be in a greater position. See what's going on after this attempt. Kremzer is keeping her opponent locked. And it's Magomedova with an amazing move. Great pinfall by the Russian. And we have an end to this match. It's the Russian Zainab Magomedova was the big winner of the final. We'll see one more time how she succeeded. She got Kremzer from behind. She locked her into the beginning from the arms. Seemed to be in a better position than the Ukrainian opponent. And she found a way to roll her opponent, and with a great pinfall. Here's how she succeeded. Both shoulders were down, and it's now time for the ceremony awards for the first category we witnessed today. 40 kilograms. Here are your winners for this match. We just witnessed actually moments ago. We saw the match between Zainab Magomedova and the Ukrainian Olena Kremzer. It's Magomedova who captured the golden medal. And now it's time to see the ceremony award for the 40 kilogram category. Here are your winners. It's Veronika Gushkaya, Russian, defeated the Kyrgyzstanian Dinura Sulaimanova, and it's Mizuki next to her, Mizuki Kosaka from Japan, who defeated Belarusian Ina Roik. Second place for the American Regina Doi. Second medal to the tournament for Doi. She won silver medal yesterday to the 38 kilogram category for the women freestyle wrestling. And the new world champion into cadet category. It's Svetlana Anticheva from Kazakhstan. Here you watch the new world champion. What a performance she had into the final. And now it's time to hear the Kazakhstanian national anthem. Just heard the national anthem of Kazakhstan due to Anticheva's victory into the final. And after this ceremony awards, and it is now time to watch finals for the next category of the night. 52 kilograms. We've just we've witnessed so far all finals for the 40 and 46 kilogram categories. And we're about to experience a match. Third place of the 52 kilograms between Ukrainian Victoria Didivska and Kazakhstanian Anzelika Shelkova, while in mat A, for the other final for the bronze medal, the battle is going to be between Azerbaijani Laman Gurbanova and Turkish Gizem Adiyaman. We're waiting for Shelkova to approach the mat. This the third mat of the tournament. There she is. You can watch her with the blue trunks. And everything is ready right now for the final to begin. Everything's ready, and we're off. Didivska and Shelkova. Shelkova, that from the beginning has locked her opponent from the back of the head. The referee has ordered both to stand up and continue the match from the center of the mat. Again, Shelkova with the same lock, trying to create her own space and to perform a move. Still same position. The referee sorted both. Stand up once more. Now Shelkova again, pressuring with the same way Ditkiska. And another whistle scored by the referee. The referee has blown his whistle. And we have a warning for Shelskova. So she must hurry. If she doesn't want her opponent to gain the lead. Remind you that if a wrestler receives a caution, it's 1 point for the opponent. Shelskova again, and it's 1 point awarded to Ditkiska. Has got the lead early in the match. And have a few seconds left until the end of the first round. 15 actually. And it's Ditkiska now who's controlling the match, trying to lead her opponent off the mat. She's close, but she's going to succeed once more. Ditkiska wins more and more point as the first round has come to an end. 2-0 lead for the Ukrainian to the beginning of the match, the first round. Let's see some highlights from the first round. That's the way she earned her first point. Not that much difference with the second one. The bell has rang, and we are ready for the second one. Meanwhile, into the other final, it's the score is 3-3, and now Shelkova, who is pressuring again. Ditkiska slowly trying to gain advantage. Now she's defending. She's on her knees and has grabbed her opponent from the back, from the leg. 1 more point awarded to Ditkiska, who has got a 3-point lead right now. Let's see if Ditkiska finds the way to take advantage of this position. She's close. And she has done it. 1 more point for the Ukrainian. Well, into the other match. The match has ended, but we have a challenge. And it was Gubanova who got the lead. Now a nice move by Ditkiska. 2 more points awarded to the Ukrainian. 6-0 lead now. And 2 more. And we have a winner. It's the Ukrainian Victoria Ditkiska that has captured the bronze medal. And meanwhile, into the other match, it was Laman Urbanova captured the other bronze medal. See one more time into this replay how Ditkiska got a bigger lead, at a 4-0 lead. And we're now ready, after those highlights, to watch the big final for the 52 kilograms. Both contestants are approaching the center of the mat. So the match, the big final of the 52 kilogram category. Japanese Mayu Makaida is facing right now the Russian Luisa Suleimanova. And the final has just begun. Makaida with the red trunks, Suleimanova with the blue. Let's see which one is going to be the new world champion. Suleimanova and Makaida trying to gain advantage from the beginning. It's Makaida. Is keeping her opponent in the danger position. One shoulder down. The referee has started the count. 3 points for Makaida and +1 to the end. And it's Makaida now trying to throw her opponent off the mat. What a start into this final for the Japanese. And it's again Makaida with the pressure. Trying to find an opening. It's Suleimanova now with an attempt. But she's blocked by the Japanese who's in front. And another move. Great move by Makaida, and it's over. What a move by Makaida, who has taken an early lead into this match. With 2 moves that earn 3 points, has ended the match. Let's see one more time into this replay. How did the Japanese get the win? That's the final act of this match. She kept Suleimanova lying on the mat, and the victory belongs to her. We're ready for the next ceremony award. It's going to be for the 46 kilograms. Here are your winners. Here are the medal bearers. And behind them, it's Miho Igarashi, Magomedova, Kremser, and Adrianis Castillo. Everything's ready for the ceremony awards. Third place for Japanese Miho Igarashi, and for Adrianis Castillo from Venezuela, it was Castillo who defeated Beata Kosla from Poland, and Igarashi defeated Namon Chechek, Chokto Ohir from Mongolia. Here are the third place winners. Second place for Olena Kremser, the Ukrainian. And now it's time for the gold medal winner. Zainab Magomedova, the Russian, who will receive now the golden medal. Here's the winner. this the big winner of this category. She has received all her prizes: golden medal, golden cup, and golden belt. And right now, it's time to hear the Russian national anthem. Just heard the Russian national anthem while camera was showing the attendance. Greater attendance today than yesterday's. And since this ceremony award is over, it's now time to watch the finals for the next category, 60 kilograms, and in mat C, it's time for the match between Xiaomi Imai, the Japanese, and Divya Kakran from India. Same time, the mat A, Serbian Silvija Janovic will be facing Romanian Krista Ince. With the blue trunks, as you can see into your monitors, it's Divya Kakran from India, and just came in Japanese Xiaomi Imai. Everything's in order, and the match has just begun. See if Imai, right now, who is pressuring her opponent from is on top, who's gonna be the winner to this final. Nice luck for Kakran. It's Imai who's really close to bring her opponent to a difficult position. She's close. 42 seconds played into this first round of the match. Again, Imai trying to figure out a way to unlock her opponent's defensive play. She's now closer than before. That's Kakran that has locked her from her arms. Another whistle from the referee. No point awarded so far. One warning for Kakran. But we have 1 minute, less than 1 minute actually left of this for the end of the first round. 2 points will be awarded to Imai, who has locked her opponent. She's grabbing her from the stomach. Meanwhile, in the other final, it's Icha has a 3-1 lead. Back in our match, 30 seconds before the end of the first round, and it's again Imai. She's trying to take the advantage. That's Kakran brought her opponent to the danger position. And what a comeback for the wrestler from India. She's trying to roll her opponent. Let's see if she's going to succeed. So close to the blue area. And she's Imai saved from the bell. 2-2 the score right now. While into the other final, it's Ice has a 6-1 lead. This match, everything is tied. Nice move right now. That was nice reversal by Kakaran. And everything begins again to this final round. And again, it's Kakaran who's in a danger position. She was. But again, Mai has the lead, 4-2. To the first seconds of the second round of this final. Kakaran is running around her opponent. She seems to be in a better position. Trying to roll her once more. Trying to bring her to the danger position. Let's begin again. Again, Imai, nice move, but it's a Kakaran with a nice reversal. And another reversal by Imai. She's close to score more points. So we're tied. 1 point. One more point was awarded, two actually, awarded to Imai. And in the other final, it's Krista Ice from Romania, who has captured the bronze medal. Right now, as we have 45 seconds left into this final, it's Imai who has the lead. Let's see what is going to happen into this match. 30 seconds left into this match. Let's see if Kakaran has an answer. Imai is defending, but now she's on the offense, trying to roll her opponent. And let's see if she's going to be awarded with more points. 5 seconds left until the end. 1 more point awarded to Imai, and it's all over until this match. Have another bronze medal winner. It's Japanese Xiaomi Imai with the victory. Great performance by the Japanese young athlete. Has won this bronze medal. See one more time some of the highlights of this match. Reversal to the reversal. What a great performance by both athletes to this match. But finally, it was Imai who got the win. And after those highlights, we're ready for the big final, or 60 kilogram categories. Everything's ready, and we're about to witness right now the match between Hungarian Ramona Galambos and Belarusian Laura Harasvili. Harasvili with the blue trunks and the Galambos with the red. First point for the Hungarian. 1-0 lead for Galambos, who's trying to enter more points through this attempt. 1-0 lead early into the match. Look at Galambos still pressuring her opponent. Now it's Harasvili who's trying to push her opponent, trying to take over this match. 1-0 lead still for the Hungarian, who's again moving quickly and trying to gain better position. And she does. One more point awarded to the Hungarian, who's keeping her opponent in line on the mat. 1 minute at 12 seconds played into this match. The match is underway again. Still, it's Galambos who seems to have control. Nice reversal once more. And we'll have another point for the Hungarian. 30 seconds left before the end of the first round. And it's right now it's Galambos who has the control of the match. Now Harasvili needs desperately to make an attack. She's 3-0 behind. She would enter the second round with a better psychology if she had gained some points. That's not going to happen. 3-0 lead for the Hungarian Galambos, who so far out-wrestled her opponent. She's taking advantage of every weakness she realizes there are many, and Harasvili hasn't managed to gain any point so far. The next round has just begun. Let's see if anything's going to change. Galambos waiting for her opponent. She's blocked her. Nice defensive play by the Hungarian. Look at Harasvili trying to gain advantage, but she's once more blocked by her opponent. Galambos so making a really good job right now by blocking her opponent. The Hungarian wearing the red trunks, the Belarusian with the blue. Still no point after 55 seconds of play this round. Nice block again by Galambos, who's trying to take advantage once more, and she does. Now we have a 4-0 lead for the Hungarian, who is winning some time right now. And 39 seconds before the end of the final, it's the Hungarian Galambos seems to have the upper hand. Again, nice move by Harasvili, but once more it's Galambos who made the counter. No points were given into this attempt. Again, nice block by Galambos. Harasvili is trying to find an opening, not the easiest thing. And Galambos again quick move by the Hungarian, who now has locked the first place into the tournament, and it's over. Great performance by Ramona Galambos into the final. Left no chance to Belarusian Laura Harasvili. Hoping that she will came back into the match. 5-0 victory. This is your new champion, and this is how she became a champion. I believe that's the last act of the match we watched previously. And after this, the end of this match, we're about to watch the award ceremony of the 52 kilogram category. These are all the winners for the 52 kilogram category. We witnessed moments away a big final between Ramona Galambos, the Hungarian, and Belarusian Laura Harasvili. One more category left for women freestyle wrestling. And bronze medals are awarded to Azerbaijani Roman Gubanova and Ukrainian Victoria Ditkivska. Second place for Russian Luisa Suleimanova. And first place for Japanese Mayu Mukaida. Here she is, the new world champion in cadet category. She's receiving all her awards. And after these awards, we're ready to hear the Japanese national anthem. After the national anthem of Japan, which we just heard. It is now time for the last finals of the day. In same time, it's gonna be Pooja from India and Francie Radolt from Germany that are gonna battle for one bronze medal and into the other final for third place, which we are gonna experience in a few seconds. It's gonna be the match between Vivian Jaraz, Hungarian, and Mexican Vanessa Lizette Yacarias Romero. This match for the 70 kilogram category in women freestyle wrestling. Last women category into this cadet tournament, this World Wrestling Tournament. Everything's in order, and the match has just begun. Saraz with the red trunks, Yacarias Romero with the blue. And Romero tried to create some space. She's in a better position than her opponent, who has locked her from the leg. Let's see now who's going to gain advantage. Romero is close, and she has done it. First point of the match goes to Yacarias Romero, who has complete control right now of the match. And into the other match. And right now it's close to the pin. Now it's one shoulder down, 2 points more for Yacarias Romero. And again, one shoulder's down, and it's over. What a pinfall by Yacarias Romero. While in the other final, it's the German Francie Radolt who won the other bronze medal. Yacarias Romero has won the other one. Here's your bronze medal winner. You can watch her on your screens. See one more time how she succeeded. It was Saraz who had locked her opponent from the leg. But it's the Mexican Yacarias Romero who found a way to bring her opponent into the danger position later on. As we are ready for the big final and the last final of the day between Japanese Mei Shindo and Ukrainian Anastasia Sustova. Sustova with the blue trunks, Shindo with the red. This is a really interesting matchup. And now a move, great move by Sustova. She's keeping her opponent in the danger position, and it's a reversal right now for Shindo. Nice move by Shindo. 2-3 in the score right now for Sustova. What a beginning into this final. And Sustova again with the pressure. And she's gained the better position. 2 more points awarded to the Ukrainian, who seems to have control of the match right now. She's trying to bring her opponent to the danger position and gain some more points. The referee has blown his whistle. A second before the 1 minute is played into this final. 5-2 lead for Sustova, who has entered the match aggressively once more, and it's Shindo now who's in a really greater position. Sustova has blocked her once more, trying to lock her from the hand, but it's Shindo seems to be in a greater position right now. Let's see if she's gonna perform a slam. No, great reversal by Shustova. And it's the end of the match. Second attempt that it's awarded with 3 points. Shustova didn't realize that it was the end. She thought that the match was gonna continue. The big victory by the Ukrainian athlete. See one more time how the match ended. She gained better position than her opponent. Locked her from the back of the head. And slowly brought her into the position she wanted. And here is how Sindo tried to gain advantage, and Shustova with a great reversal and won the match. So that was the last final we watched today. And it's now time for the fourth award ceremony of the night. This fourth day of the Cadet World Wrestling Championship tournament that's been held in Zrenjanin in Serbia, and we're here live from the local sports center. A broadcast that's brought to you by Fila. We're waiting for the 60 kilogram winners to gather to the corner into near mat C. Just there are the winners. It's time for the ceremony to begin. So far to this fourth day of the cadet tournament, the wrestling tournament. The women matches are over. This was the last day. Today we witnessed the matches for the 40, 46, 52, 60 and 70 kilograms. And right now we're about to experience the ceremony awards. Award ceremony actually. For the 60 kilograms. Third place for the Romanian. Actually, first it's Japanese Simi Imai, the match we saw in the mat C against Divya Kakran from India. And next to her is Krista Ince from Romania, that defeated Serbian Silvija Janovic. Second place for Laura Parasvili, the Belarusian. And here's your new world champion in cadet category. It's Ramona Galambos from Hungary. here receiving her awards. What a performance she had into this final for the first place. And everything's ready to listen to the next national anthem. That's Hungary's. That was the national anthem of Hungary. After this award ceremony, we're ready for the other one. We had a small technical problem, and now we're back. We're ready for the last ceremony award that's referring to athletes. Here we watch the medal bearers and the last winners. After this award ceremony, we're going to watch the team's ranking. This last few days, 2 days, that we're referring to the women category, freestyle wrestling. Third place for the German Francie Radelt, who defeated the athlete from India, Pooja. And it was Mexican Vanessa Lizette Jacarias Romero defeated the Hungarian Vivian Saraz. Second place is for Japanese Mei Shindo. It was part of the great final we witnessed last today. And Anastasia Shustova, the Ukrainian, who won the golden medal. She hadn't realized that into the final that she had won the medal. Look at the new world champion in cadet category. Now it's time for another national anthem. Just heard the Ukrainian national anthem. That was not though actually the last award ceremony of the night. Right now, in a few moments, we'll experience the last ceremony award. Goes for the final rankings, the team's rankings. I'm gonna list them. I want to list the first 10, and by beginning from the 10th. First, 10th place for Belarus, 19 points. Azerbaijan with the same point to the 9th place. Oh, it's my mistake. Azerbaijan to the 9th place with 20. Germany to the 8th with 27. India 7th place with 30 points. USA to 6th with 33. Romania 5th with 35. Kazakhstan 4th place with 45. 52 points for Ukraine, who captured the 3rd place. Japan to the 2nd with 71. So close to Russia, who was 1st with 74. Only 3 points difference between two first teams. We're waiting for the Japanese coach to arrive in order to receive the second prize. Until we're waiting for the Japanese coach, let me remind you that last time it was still Russia, the one team's ranking for men Greco-Roman wrestling. Second consecutive win. Here are the coaches, the team's coaches. Third place into the final ranking for Ukraine. I informed you that Ukraine gathered 52 points. Japan gathered 71 and got second place. It was Russia who received again most points, 3 more than Japan, 74, and we got the first place. Here's our Russian coach, and we're about to hear once more the Russian national anthem. We just heard the Russian national anthem, and it's time to conclude for today. That was the end of day 4 of the tournament. Tomorrow we're about to witness men freestyle wrestling all weekend. Hope you had a pleasant broadcast. Hope to see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.